Hello fellow Hot Wheels collectors. Right, got a bit of a mixed haul today. What I've got is Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Corgi, mostly from various things. I haven't done a video in a while. So, been to a car boot sale, which is where I'll show a couple. Been around the charity shops in Newmarket, found a few cars there, and been in my usual local or Cambridge charity shop that I work for, and have found a couple in there. So let us start with the car boot sale ones because they're closest and on the end here. First up we have Impavido 1. This is of course a very awesome track car. Slight wear on the faster than ever wheels. I presume these are faster than ever wheels, they're not brown, they're white. But again, it's also got very tiny little graphic on the side there. A little orange bit just on that yellow and white stripe there. That is the circle loop, which means that this is pausable for track cars, or for the track. It's underneath as well. I think they introduced these in 2007, the loop tracks, because then you knew what car to use for the tracks. Next up from the car boot sale we have a Sterling. To me this looks like it's a Rover, but I have absolutely no idea. It looks like a Rover, but it just says Sterling underneath. To me it says Rover because it has the Rover SD1 front to it. And yes, that is Tipex or smudge, I don't know what on earth it is, but whatever it is, it won't come off. Again, actually very good condition, bit play worn, but nice. Also as well, I think it's a foreign one because it says Matchbox INT apostrophe L, which is international, but they've shortened it because they haven't got much space underneath there. It won't come up on my camera, but on the bottom there, where my thumb is, that's that bit there. There's a bit that says international or Inter L. Very nice little car to have. Speaking of a very nice little car to have, we next up have a Nissan 300ZX Turbo. One for the South Texas diecast boys down in wherever they are. Mirrored wheels, very cool effect. Again, Hot Wheels had the Ultra Hots and Crazy Wheels. Matchbox had mirror effect wheels, which were absolutely gorgeous. They do still work. This one has a cool feature as well. It actually has an opening hood, which is very cool indeed. You can see the coloured painted red interior engine. Very nice indeed. Sadly no other features. Slightly worn on this side of the mirror wheel, but again that's natural play where sort of like the thumb will probably be on their wheel pushing it along, but it's still nice. Next up we have a Corgi Jaguar XJS, but we have two of them, one in orange and one in white. So not one but two, both are different ages. One has the very early Corgi wheels, the white one, and the other one has much later Corgi wheels. Corgi in the 70s and 80s were known to have these wheels. This is probably sort of like coming into the 70s, but it's still nice. On the other side, I presume the white one did have Jaguar written on it once, because there is the JA on that side. Also as well, the white one does have a slight bit of damage on the screen. Just put that to one side. Yeah, it has a slight little bit of crackage on the front end there, on the glass. Again, that's cheap glass, and like I say, that was easy to break back in the day. The orange one, much more immaculate, very minty, and they are Jaguar XJS's because they do say. It's also made in Great Britain, something you never really see anymore today. Made in Great Britain. Usually it's not so much made in Great Britain, but more built or assembled in Great Britain, because that's all we do. We basically get other countries to make the cars or make the items, and we just sell them or assemble them. Another mirrored wheel one. This is the Cadillac Alante. I like my Cadillacs, and this is a very 90s 80s Cadillac, square and sort of dull, because Cadillacs basically went from being sort of like beautiful luxurious machines to being wild finned, to being sort of like very cruisy 70s big bulky things. By the 80s they were just square luxurious boxes. This is a nice soft top version. No unfortunate door opening or hood, but does have the very cool mirrored wheels, which are very funky. Do like the mirrored wheels effects. Very minty as well, this one. Not quite just out of the blister, but certainly the mintiest of them all. A very nice one indeed. Okay, local charity shop, Oxfam in Newmarket. Yep. As well as the Salvation Army one. So before I forget, I must actually pick that one up. Put it over here for the moment. First up, we have a '69 Chevelle, 2007 track stars, or 2000 and something or other. Very worn wheels, faster than ever wheels. Obviously been on a track. Again, lovely tampos. Definitely from 2007. The interior is snow white. It's not glow in the dark, but again, tampos are still fairly easy to see. We have a very cool steel flame. I like this one very much. Purple with green flames coming out the side. I love this type of design. The white wheels don't really match it. It'd be nice if they were sort of like yellow or purple to match the body, or green. Would be much cooler. But they are nice though. They stand out from that. That's the thing that Hot Wheels try and do, make stuff stand out. Next up we have from 2007 the Bar Jar Breaker. Very worn out model, this one. Wheels are in not too bad a condition. Very, very play worn though. Again, all cars usually are play worn. I think the final one, yeah, was this one. This very nice Majoretti. This Majoretti truck. Now you may remember way back, and it's probably buried somewhere in all this collection of Hot Wheels here. You may remember the Coca-Cola one that I showed you, which had the Coca-Cola thing on it. Well, I found out that it's just missing the tailgate on that. So all that it was missing was just the little tailgate. Again, very nice, metal bodied, metal top with Safari written on it. Again, it has lots of little paw prints on it, so I presume that it has been through the animal enclosure. Mind you, with that open back, I wouldn't exactly like to go with it unless there was someone with a gun, or possibly some kind of protective screen over that, because otherwise animals would just see that as an open invitation. And then finally, the last one for the Newmarket haul of Lucy's is this very cool Husky, not Corgi. Little history, Husky were basically called that because they based their models on sort of like cars, but they called themselves a Husky, and usually the picture was a Husky. Corgi then came along and brought everything up and renamed them Corgi, which is why they kept the dog logo. Anyway, it's a Volkswagen pickup. This is actual size. This was the size that sort of like Husky were making back in the day. This is probably 1950s, 1960s. Again, it's obviously a TV repair or camera crew. Not sure if anything else came with this, but the best part is this bit here, it rotates so you can get great angles. It's probably meant for TV and stuff going along like that. It's very cool. Rises up and down, as you can see, very easily. It is a very cool little item. I do like that. It's very small, metal body, plasticky base, and just to prove it, and get the glare off, there you can see Husky. And just to actually prove a size difference, this is a Corgi one, this is the Corgi Jaguar, this is the Husky. Tiny! It's at least half the size of the Corgi one. But still a nice little collectible though, because Husky stuff is very hard to come by, and that was very nice. Anyway, going into Cambridge, Salvation Army, some more toy cars. First up we have a very cool 58 Corvette, one with the opening hood. I think, I'm not 100% on this, I'll have to check, this could be from 2007 All-Stars. In which case, if it is, I'll put a comment below, or I'll put a message below in the message box, and this one will be up for trades because I've got one carded. It's a very nice car indeed, beautiful minty condition, literally almost looks like it was taken from the blister. Next up we have the Corvette C6-R. Very cool, colourful vehicle indeed. Blue with the stuff on it. Very, very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. Circle Flame logo. Treasure Hunt. Sadly not though. Again, there's also got Treasure Hunt logo on the side. I've just noticed. Very, 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 very undetailed. Just right there, that orange little dabby bit. That is the Circle Flame logo. It would be nice if this was a treasure hunt. I said tree hunt. Yeah, Hot Wheels cars grow on trees. Beautiful minty condition. But again. Next we move to the Ford F-150 from Matchbox. This is a Matchbox version of the F-150 that Hot Wheels produce. Big rugged rough tyre wheels. No idea on the actual thing on the front. It says MC15 and just appears to have some what looks like basically paint spill, like a 5-year-old knocking over a paint sort of like can and laughing at it. It's even on the side as well, white dot. And that's all you get, other than the Matchbox logo on the back bumper there. But that's it. Very thin, very lightweight, metal body, but hardly anything at all. Next up we have a first for me, because I didn't know Matchbox made these, but we have the GMC school bus. It's the MBX Science Centre, a very cool American version of this. I've never seen this one. This is obviously 90s, possibly noughties nowadays sort of school bus looker. It's nice though, nice green tampos. So we've got the little stop sign on the side, little detail like that. This is all plastic, this back end here. If this had been metal, that would have made it very heavy. The body is metal, the little cab area, that's metal. And the base is metal as well. Very nice. It's quite a recent one as well, because it does actually have the elephant logo in the back there. It's also got a product, or it's got a code of D36. So if anybody knows what that means, do kindly help. A very exclusive car now, because this was only sold, I think, only in America. It's the Drift King, but it's from the Hot Wheels Test Team 5-pack. Now, this has been on Race Crew's channel. This is the beautiful green one. I do have to admit I like this one because it is very cool. Heavy as well. You wouldn't think it was that heavy, but again, that's all that green on there, apart from the wheels, is all metal. Literally plasticky base, plasticky engine bay, plastic glass. Other than that though, nice little decos on the top there as well. Cool little Team Hot Wheels. I think this is probably Team Hot Wheels Team Green. But again, I know they've changed all around now because they've got their cartoon series coming out. No idea about that. It's probably going to be on Cartoon Network or somewhere that I can't get. Now, speaking of the F-150, here we have the 1997 Ford F-150 from Hot Wheels. Very cool logo on the side. Some street art with a little man in the middle of it. Cool off-road wheels. Blue bodied. Some scratching on the top there, unfortunately. It's got the back in it. Again, overall it's in good condition though. And to be honest, I did find this at the bottom of a box of junk, basically. Big, huge sort of like, you know when you are a kid and you have a box that you just basically, if your mum tells you to tidy up your bedroom, you just chuck everything into that box to make it look tidier. Well, that's what I had to go through, basically, was one of those boxes, and it was quite disgusting, but to find this one and the other one that I found in there, very rewarding. The other one I found in there that was rewarding was this very nice Matchbox Ford F-150 SRT Raptor 2010. And this is much better than the other one. It's more better built. Nice spare wheel in the back as well. My finger's out of the way. Not much tampos, just a little bit of what looks like mud residue or oil spill on the back end there. Same on the other side. Again, not much to really say. It's a metal body, plastic base. It's very nice indeed. And then finally, from Corgi Juniors, which is basically, Corgi used to make really big models, like if you're old enough to remember Captain Scarlet, Captain Blue's sort of like vehicle, they used to make that size thing. well, Corgi Juniors was making sort of small scale ones to match with Matchbox and Dinky. Again, we have the rolled roller. I think this is what it's called. It's in very good condition, slightly play worn. Steering wheel is a little bit broken, but again, it's a very nice old vehicle. I don't know if my camera will pick this up, but just underneath where that rivet is, that it does say Corgi Juniors. No, it ain't picking up. That's a bummer. Oh well. Still a very nice one to add to the collection. And that pretty much is it. Thank you very much for watching. I've now got to record all the carded videos I've collected over the past... Carded videos? Yeah, that'll be good. Carded cards I've collected over the past few weeks, but just haven't had a chance to record. Thanks for watching. See you next time.